another prediction week of UEFA Champions League, and we are in game week 2. And of course, Chelsea haven't started in a very well manner. Losing 3-1 to Bayern is not the ideal return Chelsea fans we would have liked to have after 2 years. So we'll hope that Chelsea bounce back soon. And today, for this prediction video, I have my childhood friend with me, Rinpoche. Hello, everyone. And he's a Real Madrid fan. Real Madrid. And Real Madrid has started the game, started this UEFA Champions League campaign with a win. Of course, penalty favored the Real Madrid. The controversial penalty in the game week 1. So let's straight away move into the predictions. Okay, so these are the games that UEFA have listed for this game week. Atleti versus Frankfurt. Atleti high on confidence after beating Madrid 5-1, 5-2, 5-2. So, what are your predictions for this game?
Given that it's Atleti versus Frankfurt and the kind of confidence that Atleti has in this current week, so I'm guessing it should be anywhere between 3-1 or 4-2.
3-1 or 4-2.
Yes, of course, I'm considering Atleti to win this game more comfortably.
It's should be an easy win for Athletic. Should be an easy win for Athletic. Should we go one with 3-1 or 4-2?
3-1.
3-1 is 3-1 is one of the more popular predictions here. Now, will there be more than 5 goals?
What to say, temperament that Atletico Madrid players they showed in the last match. So there's a very high chance that it might even go above 3, maybe 4 or so.
This is a very different Atleti from what we know Atleti as. Atleti has been a pretty defensively solid team, but scoring 5 against Madrid, Julian Alvarez is a brilliant player. So, okay, 3-1. If we're predicting 3-1, will there be more than 2 goals in this match? Of course. Yes, we are predicting 4 goals. And we are predicting more than 1. Will there be a red card? These are hot takes. Will there be a red card?
I can't say about the players, but Diogo Simeone, he might get
I think he is already on a red card. He might
last match. I think he got a red card.
He got a red card, and he might not be on the touchline this game. So will there be a red card? I think yes, because Frankfurt might just go hard on Athletic, because when there is a mismatch in the teams, there are high chances that we see a penalty. I think that there will be a penalty.
There will be a penalty.
Sorry, I think there will be a red card, not a penalty, because it's not Real Madrid. Will Frankfurt keep a clean sheet? This is, I don't think so. No, they are in really good form at that. They cannot. They have predicted all the events. Okay, let's move to Bodo Glimt versus Tottenham.
Tottenham will definitely win.
Tottenham is winning, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Now, Tottenham, how many goals they can beat? That is something. I'm guessing it should be again 3-1 maybe.
3-1. 3-1 to Tottenham. Tottenham started the season well. They started the season well. Richarlison is scoring goals. They've worked well in the transfer market as well. Will there be a goal in the first half? High chances. High chances. Tottenham, in fact, Tottenham plays. Which player will score first? This is something new. This wasn't applicable in in any of the games in the gaming one, which player will score first? Let's see. Forwards. Okay. No first goal scorer is not an option. Um, I'll my pick is Richarlison. My pick will be Richard. Okay, Solanke is there. Okay, Solanke is doubtful. Scarlett has been playing well, and I'll pick Richarlison.
Richardson.
Kudus is playing well. Xavi Simons and Palina. They've got a really good midfield. Brennan Johnson, Kudus, Simons, Jao Palina. They've got a really good midfield. Bentancur.
Bentancur.
Uh, so I think I'll go with Richarlison.
Yeah,
They're there.
I do think he might start the for
Let's go Richarlison. Will Xavi Simons get an assist?
highly.
If there is a three goals for Tottenham, or maybe we are predicting more.
No, let's just give them the benefit of doubt. Like they should. I mean,
Yeah, there's a high chance. There's a high chance Xavi Simons scores.
like
Or the big match of game week two, probably the biggest. Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain.
I'll definitely go with Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay, that's a hot take. Now, Barca playing at Camp Nou against PSG. Ousmane Dembele returns to Camp Nou. Will he score? Will Ousmane Dembele score? I think UCL might even pick that a question here. We'll see after we predict the score line.
It's basically even for Luis Enrique, he will return to one of his former team.
Yes. But the thing is, Luis Enrique left on a good note, and Dembele didn't. Dembele did not leave on a good note, and he comes back with a Ballon d'Or to Camp Nou. Ballon d'Or returns to Camp Nou after some time.
Dembele has been through a lot, and to like pick himself from the ruins and then come back and like I don't know, like he is at his best. Especially what he underwent in like Barcelona, like it's totally exactly the opposite of what he faced there. So he might even score, and I really want him to score. So
And I'm sure if he scores, he will celebrate.
definitely.
He will celebrate on the face of the Barcelona fans. So
Even though I'm a Madrid fan, but I must say Hansi Flick is doing a really good work for Barcelona.
We wanted to see Barca versus PSG final last year. We definitely wanted to see that, but UEFA has fulfilled our wishes this season, not last year. I think that Hansi Flick's strategy of playing the high line with Barcelona might actually hurt them against PSG, against quality forwards like Dembele, like Desiree Doué. Kvaratskhelia is a little unsure. Probably he's a little unsure at this point. He might miss this game, but still they've got really good players, Dembele and Desiree Doué. So they're doing really well. And even defensively, if we say, PSG is really solid. William Pacho, his story is even inspirational. William Pacho. And Nuno Mendes is probably at this point one of the best best left backs. Amy again one of the best right backs to play. So and even their midfielders. So a battle of Vitinha versus Petri, battle of Vitinha versus Petri, Lamine versus Nuno Mendes. Even though in the Nations
Do you
Cup,
remember the final UEFA finals? I mean, Europa Championship final. Europa Championship.
uh, Nations League final.
Yeah, the way he like literally humbled Lamine Yamal something to be seen.
So it's kind of a revenge match for Lamine Yamal. Can Nuno Mendes once again pocket Lamine Yamal?
He definitely will. Lamine Yamal, no matter how people say how good he plays, but Bruno Mendes is in a class of his own. So
I think yes, Barca fans hype Lamine Yamal, but in this match, the X factor will be Rafinha. How Rafinha plays, and if PSG can keep Rafinha quiet. Of course, Lamine is a quality player. There's no doubt about quality when it comes to Lamine Yamal and Pedri and Olmo. But this is something even in the Ballon d'Or time, I was a little upset with the Barcelona fans that in order to hype Lamine Yamal, they pulled down Rafinha. Rafinha was sensational. I think Rafinha will be an X factor in this. Okay, let's move into the predictions. What do you think?
maybe 3-2, 3
Three.
for Paris Saint Germain, 2 for Barcelona.
So PSG to win it 3-2. Whoa. Okay. Who will score first? Which player will score first? Okay, which player will score
I
first?
can't say which player, but I'm guessing Barcelona to
Rafinha is
start.
injured. Oh my god. This is a big miss. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What happened? Desiree is injured. Dembele is injured. Kvaratskhelia is doubtful. Oh,
Rashford.
oh.
It's time for Rashford to shine, and it's a very good chance for him as well.
So Rashford to score the first goal.
Yeah, he will start the score lines.
Let's go. Let's go, Rashford. This is a hot take. There is okay. They've got Barcola. They've got Goncalo Ramos as well. Wow. Okay. If they are missing Dembele, if they are missing Desiree and also Kvaratskhelia, then their front line is a little shaky, I would say. Yes, Barcola is there. Barcola is really good. But either of Desiree or Dembele, if either of them had been present, things could have been different. Or two of the three, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Due. Okay, moving on to the next. Will there be a goal in second half? Five
That
goals,
goes without saying.
5 goal thriller, and no goal in the second half. Who will be the official player of the match? Oh, these are really hard to select things.
Maybe someone from PSG.
Someone from PSG. There's if it's Vitinha, even Vitinha is doubtful and down. So how will PSG put a 11 against the team?
Maybe many of the players who were like resting in the bench will be given. They will definitely
They
get
will
a
get
chance.
a
And
chance.
to be honest, this would be their time to like make a mark in the field.
True, true. So John Garcia is injured, so probably Chesney starts at goal for Barca. I think Hakimi can be a player of the match. Hakimi has a good chance of being a player. He has goals as well. He can score goals as well. So my pick would be Hakimi if I have to choose one from PSG. I think it can be Nuno Mendes as well. I would have like no, I would have picked Vitinha, but since he's doubtful, I'll go with Hakimi. These are great. Okay. Arsenal versus Olympiacos should be an easy win for Arsenal. They are
It might even end up being 5-1, maybe.
humiliation for Olympiacos.
Humiliation for Olympiacos. Yeah, the Olympiacos.
They are so the three nil is one of the most popular picks. Let's go 2 notch higher. Let's go with
5-0. 5-0, 5-1. 5-1.
5-1.
Let's give a benefit of doubt to all
But
people.
Arsenal is very good defensive base. Saliba and Gabriel, Ricardo Calafiori.
Gyökeres score in the definitely. He might even score two.
Will Gyökeres scores? Yes,
Yes,
he will score.
definitely.
He will score.
This particular player has been a very great purchase for Arsenal.
This is a good signing. This was one of the missing piece in their puzzle, which was keeping them from winning the league. So they have a very good chance of winning the league at this point.
Gyökeres and Sesko, like they were what to say, two of the most top players in the last transfer season. Like I think there was an option for Gyökeres to like join Manchester United as well, but he kept insisting on joining Arsenal. And the kind of I don't know, like the way Sporting dealt with him at the end, it was kind of heartbreaking for a player who scored like 60 plus in the last two seasons. For if I'm not mistaken, he scored 60 plus no in the last two seasons for Sporting. So I think he is in a very good form. He was definitely scored two minimum.
Will Arsenal keep a clean sheet? Since we are giving one to Olympiacos, no. Will there be a goal in the second half? It is definitely by 6 goals. You cannot expect six to be in the first half. Napoli versus Sporting.
I'll go with Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne, after joining Napoli, they are the league leaders, I guess. So
I think Scott McTominay is playing really well in Napoli.
McTominay, another
Man U,
past Manchester United,
and shining.
Yeah.
And
I mean, whoever leads Manchester United, like they start to perform well.
No, people say Manchester United is a graveyard and not just for players. It has become the graveyard even for managers as well. I mean, Ruben Amorim was doing so well with Sporting. Yeah. Yeah. And he just went.
His win rate was above 70, I guess.
And now it's if I'm not mistaken, last time I saw it's 27 points something.
He lost more matches for Manchester United as a manager than he won with the team. So
a lot more. I think eight or 7 wins out of 32, 33 games. But then he got one win against Chelsea, and I don't know how. We played really well. We played so poor that game. So Napoli, I think I will go with 3 goals to Napoli. 3-0.
3-0. No, nil wouldn't do justice for Sporting. Maybe two.
3-2.
3-2. Let's give Sporting some kind of appreciation.
Will either Hoyland or Suarez score?
Oh yeah, Hoyland.
Rasmus Hoyland.
Chances are there.
There are two players combined, so chances are high. Will there be a goal in second half? Probably yes. Will De Bruyne assist?
That goes without saying.
I mean, if De Bruyne goes without assist, now that's fault of the striker, not De Bruyne's fault. So Dortmund versus Athletic. This can be an interesting game actually because Dortmund is a top tier team, but they aren't playing. They haven't performed, or their uh, performances had not been that great when it comes to European. Apart from that one, 2013 Champions League final appearance, I don't think they have um, done well in this competition.
They have been like their performance when it comes to their performance. I feel they have been on and off. Like few days they show really good promise, but then there are times or there are matches where you feel like how is this team like still surviving? So
there are good players.
They just need to play as a unit.
They need to stick together
for a better result. Maybe I will. Maybe it might end in a draw.
I think it's a draw. 1-1 or I'll go with a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw seems pretty fair. What is the score at halftime?
Maybe 0.
0-0. Both goals coming in the second half. Will either Gurase or Nico Williams score. There is a chance. Oh yes, that Nico Williams for athletics is a good, you know, good.
He was about to leave in the last transfer window, but somehow he didn't leave.
Yeah,
It must be hard for the fans who went against Nico Williams for him to end up in Athletic Club for the season.
and he signed a 10-year contract with athletics. So I think yes, both players are really good. Even Qureshi is a really good player with them. Will there be more than two goals?
If two teams combine, then yes.
If we are predicting 1-1, then no. I'll say more than two goals.
No.
Just two goals. No, let's go. Okay, your predictions are set. Where is the submit button? Okay, it's already submitted. But these are the matches that are officially listed by UEFA. Let's look at the other games, and we'll just go with the predictions who wins here and not the score lines. Kairat Almaty versus Real Madrid, which goes without saying Madrid.
Real Madrid, and it's this match, particularly the kind of match that Real Madrid experience against Atletico Madrid. I think in this match they showed like it's a good chance for them to forget what they went through.
I think it will.
Definitely Mbappe will score, but I think Rodrigo should be given more minutes to play over Vini. He has to establish his position.
Yeah, this is one of the matches where you can try out a few options. So this can actually be a humiliation for Kairat Almaty. Even I think if Endrick is fit to play, Endrick might as well play in this game.
He should be given a chance, like for a like young Brazilian to end up in the bench. Like it doesn't do justice for a young talent like him. So he should be given more minutes. Actually, he should be like they should try him out.
I think he will play this.
They should try him out.
Atlanta versus Club de Bruges.
It's a difficult match to predict.
I think Atlanta.
I think it will end up in a draw.
Okay, draw. I think Atlanta will edge past. Lukman might score. Lukman is one of the striker which I think has a good potential, has high potential. He needs to excel. He needs to live up to this potential. So Marcel versus Ajax.
It might be a draw.
This I think is a draw. This I think is a draw. Inter versus Slavia Praha. It is another, like Kairat Almaty versus Madrid.
Lautaro Martinez, who knows, he might even score a hat trick. Hmm.
So Inter definitely winning it and winning it big. Chelsea versus Benfica.
With the return of Jose Mourinho against his former team. Somehow I'm getting the feeling it might end up in a draw. Worst case scenario
Chelsea
for Benfica, or else it will be a one-sided match for Chelsea. Chelsea winning it.
Chelsea are in really trouble at this moment because there are lots of players. We don't. Okay, it's a UCL game, so Chalobah will be available. If we look at Chelsea's next game, it is against Liverpool in the weekend, and we do not have centre back. Colwell is injured, Fofana is injured, Tosin is injured. Chalobah picked up a red in the previous game, so we are basically left with academy graduate Achempa and Jorel Heta and Badiashil, and I trust Badiashil in negatives. Okay, my trust on Badiashil is basically in negatives. There's zero trust on Badiashil. So I don't know how we are going to play these few weeks. Even Jao Pedro looked really tired. He has been playing constantly in and out, in and out. He's been constantly playing games. Even in the international breaks, he played for Brazil. Yes, he scored or maybe provided. He scored and Estava provided assists. But then I wanted these players to rest. Kukurea has been playing all games. He's really tired. So players are really tired at this point, adding to injuries. Liam Delap is injured, Cole Palmer is injured. It's a chance, I think, for uh, Estevao to shine. Estevao, Estevao plays in the region where Cole Palmer would have played. So it's time for Estevao to shine. But I think, as a Chelsea fan, I can predict a loss for Chelsea. Definitely not. So I think Chelsea wins.
Chelsea, even if they win, they might win big or it might end up in a draw because given that the manager recently joined Benfica, for him and the team to adjust with the formations, with the tactics, it might take some time. So either it will be a draw or Chelsea might win. Because at this point of time, I don't think Benfica is in a position to win. So
So
it's either Chelsea winning or a draw between the both.
definitely, I'm going for Chelsea. Liverpool versus Galatasaray.
That goes without saying.
Liverpool winning it fair and square. Bayern versus Buffos. Probably will be another 4, 5 goal, 6 goal fest for Bayern in this game. Bodo Glimt Tottenham, we have talked it earlier. Atletico, we talked it earlier. Karabakh versus Copenhagen. This might be again a draw. This might be
Chances are high it will end up in a draw. Next match is
Union
Newcastle.
Union SG
Is
versus Newcastle.
definitely Newcastle.
I was really shocked in the previous game week when Union SG won against PSV. So I thought that PSV is a regular candidate when it comes to Champions League. Uh, they are coming after beating PSV 3-1 if I'm not mistaken. So and even Newcastle played really well against Barcelona. It was just two class of Barcelona that took the game away from him. But I think Newcastle will edge past. It's a win for Newcastle. City versus Monaco goes without saying. City is winning. City is winning big.
You're putting a lot of confidence in City when their performance have been some days good, some days bad. So even
I
if
think it's against Monaco.
basically Paul Pogba will be available for Monaco, I guess. So Paul Pogba back to Champions League. So even if Man City wins, I don't think the goal difference would be too big. So maybe 2-1.
Okay.
2-1 seems fair.
That's one goal margin. Dortmund versus Atletico. Athletic, we talked about it. Napoli, we talked about it. Villarreal versus Juventus.
Both of them right now, Villarreal and Juventus, they're probably performing the same.
I think it. I know Juventus will start the game as favorite, but I think this might end up in a draw.
It will be a draw.
But Juventus forwards are playing well. They are scoring goals, but I still think this might just end up in a draw. Arsenal, Olympiacos, we talked about it. Barca, PSG. Leverkusen, PSV can be an interesting game. Leverkusen have lost a lot of players.
They also had a change in management.
They have changed it. Manager.
The great old Eric Ten Hag, who couldn't even what to say. I don't know how to describe that person. He's something.
That he just came in and went out.
Yeah.
For Leverkusen.
He couldn't even be in the same page with the team. I mean, with the team of management that he picked himself. So I don't understand.
How much will that affect Leverkusen? I think this can be a draw again. This can be
Even if PSV wins, the goal difference will be maximum 1.
Yeah. So these are our predictions for Game Week 2 in UEFA Champions League. Do let us know what do you think will win, will score, and what are your predictions for the game week. Thank you so much for watching.